Is it only week 4? It's been the longest 3 weeks that I've ever seen. Monday night, Titans-Dolphins. Titans are 0-3. Trying to get this thing on the right track. And this is probably their most winnable game left on the schedule. Monday night in Miami. Titans-Dolphins. Game preview.
Tennessee Titans take to the road, still in search of win number 1 on the year. They are in Miami this week, who are trying to win their first, sans Tua.
Blitz! Down! What a play!
The post-Tagovailoa era did not start off great for the Dolphins. Just 3 points scored, so back to the drawing board.
The Dolphins looked terrible Sunday against Seattle. But they won't Monday. They'll come out and just be world beaters Monday night.
Tennessee's defense this week drawing a Miami passing attack that saw both Skylar Thompson and Tim Boyle give it a go versus Seattle. Offense just didn't go anywhere. They finished with less than 200 yards, less than 6 yards per attempt, a sub-80 rate, and went backwards 46 yards by taking 6 sacks.
Look out!
6 sacks is bad, but the Titans were still worse. The Titans gave up 8 sacks, so no fear, Miami. As bad as the sacks were for you guys, they were still worse for us.
From behind!
If pressure is a big key to bothering the Miami air game, Tennessee can heat things up. They sacked Malik Willis 3 times in their loss, and he only had 19 pass attempts. Linebacker Kenneth Murray blitzing his way to 2.
They had 19 pass attempts because they were playing with a lead in the second half, and they were just trying to run the clock out. If he would have kept throwing, they would have kept scoring, I'm sure.
Jeffrey Simmons with 1.
Now the pocket collapsing, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray, his first sack as a Titan.
Titans secondary, though, comes in shaken. When Willis threw, they didn't have many answers. 13 of 19, 10.6.
And Cheeto Uzie likely going to IR, so we're down a corner. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe it's just because it's rainy and cloudy outside today. I'm just not feeling the positivity today.
Per attempt, a rating allowed over 120, a touchdown, no INTs.
Willis with pressure coming, swings it to Wilson. He's got blockers in front. Wilson inside the 20, a convoy in front. Wilson all the way in for his first NFL touchdown.
Titans corners do face dangerous receivers this week. Neither has produced much since Tua departed, though. Jalen Waddle just 26 yards last week. Tyreek Hill led the team with 40.
So we're down a corner going up against Tyreek Hill. Great!
And the catch is made at about the 40-yard line, and Tyreek Hill good for 17.
Dolphins rush attack also enters icy. No Raheem Mostert again last week. Devon Achane 30 yards, just 2.7 a carry. Kinda like Tennessee's running back last week. Tony Pollard 14 yards, 2.3 a run versus Green Bay. Hard to run with few lanes to hit. Hard to pass when guys seem to have a backdoor pass to the club.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Titans' rushing attack didn't do much because they got behind, and it's like, when you're behind at least 2 scores in the second half, hard to get the run game going when you've got to utilize the time that you have to try to climb back into the game. I think Pollard only carried the ball 6 times in the game, but what he said is true. I mean, the offensive line was just atrocious, the right side especially.
Will Levis dropped 8 times in his most recent outing.
Levis, pressure, and he's blasted.
Oh. I don't know how well you guys could see it because of copyright stuff. That rep from the right tackle, right there, absolutely disgraceful.
Ball is out, still loose on the turf. Packers have it.
The Dolphins have guys that can work with that. They sacked Geno Smith 3 times.
Great.
Calais Campbell with 1, Zach Sealer with 1.
They come by with Sealer, and he got him. Another big play, turned it in by Zach Sealer.
Levis faces a secondary that came up with 2 INTs of Smith, held him to a sub-90 rate.
Oh, they're coming at him. They got him, and he throws it away. It's picked off on the ricochet. Kohu's got it. Miami's got a first and goal.
Dolphins did get burned for a 71-yard DK Metcalf TD, but can't pin their issues on their back end, really. How much of Tennessee's offensive problems can one pin on Levis? We mentioned the faulty O-line, but he threw another pick six last week, has made really bad, costly decisions each week so far.
For Levis as he goes to the air, it's intercepted! Jair Alexander high-stepping for 6.
He did have some moments where he looked right, though. 260 yards, a couple touchdowns, so he'll try and build off that. DeAndre Hopkins caught one of his touchdowns, 73 yards.
Solid play by D-Hop right there. I mean, listen, let's talk about Will. This guy is right. There are some good things along the way. It's just really hard to get excited about those good things when you also have pick sixes, stupid shovel passes. At least 2 of the sacks on Sunday were on him because he held onto the ball too long. You know, just missing open receivers. And I don't mean inaccurate passes. I mean just not even throwing to them. It's hard to get excited about the good when there's so much bad.
Levis looking for Hopkins. Terrific adjustment. Hopkins, touchdown Tennessee.
He finally looked healthy. This isn't a heavy artillery game yet. Sure, we'll see it in the comments section anyway, though. Hopefully with lots of predictions and keys. Panel of 10 time should be interesting. Don't be shocked to see a...
I'm going to say, of the 10 people predicting, I'm going to say because of the issues with the Dolphins at quarterback, I'm going to say 50-50.
A lot of picks for the 0-3 road team.
Wow. Okay. Bro, Adam Rank thinks the Titans are going to win this game 7-6. Oh my gosh. What a barn burner. David Jeremiah, is his name David? David Jeremiah, D. Jeremiah thinks the Dolphins win 21-20. Wolf has the Titans winning 15-7. As I said, Adam Rank has the Titans winning 7-6. What an entertaining Monday nighter that would be. Grant has the Titans winning 16-15. Brooks has the Titans winning 13-10. MJD has the Titans winning 24-13. He thinks the Titans are going to put up 24. I mean, my gosh, we seem to be stuck at 17. Gordon has the Titans winning 16-15. Shook has the Titans winning 23-13. Ed Holm has the Dolphins winning 21-20. And Petra has the Titans winning 20-13. So a lot of people just putting stock into the quarterback issues. I don't know who's starting quarterback for Miami. If I were them, I would start Snoop Huntley because of the way Malik Willis had the Titans defense in shambles with his legs. But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I know it's not going to be Tua, and I've seen people mentioning, like, they're going to sign Ryan Tannehill and he's going to start. It's Wednesday. I mean, that's not the way the NFL works. I mean, unless you're in an emergency situation, you're not going to sign a quarterback off the couch and then start him 4 days later, or 5 days later because it's Monday night. That's not smart. So I don't know if it'll be Skylar Thompson or Tim Boyle or Snoop Huntley, but Titans have a bye next week. I mean, I'll give my thoughts on the game on Friday on the podcast at 1 Eastern, noon Central, Two-Tone Talk. Be sure to tune in. But, I mean, I guess it's a must-win. But, I mean, I thought last week was a must-win. And the game against Green Bay was a total disaster. And a lot of these power rankings have the Titans listed as the worst team in the NFL. And I can't argue with them anymore because until the product on the field gets better, and there are 14 games to go, it's early, but until the product gets better on the field, hard to argue with any of those folks.